This is Stephen Howson. I'm outside Old Trafford with Full-Time Devils and Charlie. And we're going to talk about Charlie's top 5 players of all time. So, Charlie, hit me off. Number 5, Manchester United player. Who is it?
Well, before I start, I want to say I've watched United regularly since the 2012-13 season, which is Fergie's last year. So that's when I've started coming to the games regularly. So my list isn't going to be as much as, you know, maybe Stevens is, where it's got players from a bit further back. But anyway, number 5 for me is Robin van Persie. For the sole reason because he won us that 2012-13 season single-handedly. He won us that Premier League. Like, he scored so many goals. He scored brilliant goals, and he assisted loads and loads of goals. So for me, just because of that season, and he's not shown the form again in any of the last 2 seasons, but for me, that was perfect. So that's my number 5.
Robin van Persie, number 5. Hard to argue with that. Who's your number 4?
Paul Scholes. I saw Paul Scholes at the back end of his career, but I've grown up watching reruns of him. I've grown up watching reruns of him play for Manchester United with Roy Keane in that midfield. And he was small, he had asthma, he was slow, but he was one of the best footballers ever. So for me, that's my number 4.
Best attribute of Scholes, was it his passing or was it his goals?
It's got to be his passing, because he showed his passing off every game. You know, his goals, you got him every couple of games. So I'm going to say his passing.
All right, okay, number 3.
Number 3 is King Eric Cantona. Again, I've grown up watching reruns of him playing for Manchester United. My dad is a massive Cantona fan. He's got pictures of him on our wall, so I can't really get away from him. I feel like he's watching me every night. So then, as a Manchester United fan, I can appreciate what he did for the club, especially coming from Leeds. Like, that's perfect. So I can appreciate what he's done for the club, and the aura of the man is amazing. And what a player!
Cantona's my favourite player. I think you've really missed out by not being able to see that aura, as you say, and watching him live. The guy had a presence that I have never seen another footballer take on, even close. So he's your number, was he your 3?
Yep.
Who's your number 2?
My number 2 is the man who is I think he's the best player in the world at this time, and that's Cristiano Ronaldo. Again, I didn't get to see him play live for Manchester United, but I've grown up watching reruns again. I've been playing for Manchester United, and you see what he's doing for Real Madrid now. You just wonder how good he was for Manchester United, really, watching him live. So, for me, because he's one of my favourite players right now, anyway, and he was brilliant for Manchester United, I'm going to have to put him at number 2.
Champions League winning season, 42 goals. The football that we played with him at the front, it was breathtaking. It was shades of 99. So there's your top 4. Who is the number 1 Manchester United player according to Charlie?
Well, for me, this man has won everything that there is in the game. And he's shown so much loyalty towards the club. It can only be one man, and it's Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs is the greatest winner I think we're ever going to see. He has won so many trophies, and he's done so much throughout his career. A criminally underrated player when you look at it, because you look at it, I think, obviously my dad and I think that he was one of the best players in his prime. So, he's definitely my number 1. I can't think of anyone better that's ever wore a Manchester United shirt, to be honest.
Well, for me, Bobby Charlton's quite up there, but what you've said about Ryan Giggs adapted his play in the middle of his career to become a more central midfielder from the flying winger that he was when he started. He had everything. It is hard to do. There's not many have done it. He's got over 800 appearances for us. He's won 13 Premier Leagues. He's won the European Cup twice. Ryan Giggs is a certified legend, and it's quite easy to see why Ryan Giggs is Charlie's number 1. Finish it off with your favourite Giggsy moment for us, Charlie.
1999, runs past nearly everyone in that Arsenal team. I think it was 6 players, and smashes it near post David Seaman to send us to the FA Cup final. Brilliant moment and a brilliant goal.
Doing it in the United fashion, right at the death. That was what that 99 season was all about. That's what Ryan Giggs was all about. Who's in your top 5? Stick it in the comments below. Do you agree with Charlie? Have you got the same top 5 as him? And if you've not, who have you got in your top 5? Thanks for watching. From me and Charlie outside Old Trafford. See you later.